Quickly today, I want to tell you 7 signs of highly intelligent people. 7 signs of highly intelligent people. And as I begin to say this, if you are a very intelligent person, you will be confirming them right in your mind that, oh, PDA is saying just the right thing. But if you are not so intelligent, what I just need from you is to begin to note these things down as I'm saying them, so that afterwards you will now sit down and begin to ask yourself how these things can materialize in your life, how you can make these things to begin to surface, to begin to come into manifestation in your life. uh the very first one here is that they have few friends. Yes, they may have a lot of acquaintances, lot of family members, lot of people in the community, but they have few friends. They choose their friends. They don't just become friends with just anybody who shows interest in befriending them. No, they have high standards for people who will be their friends, and they are always careful when it comes to choosing their friends, and they maintain low numbers when it comes to friendship. They have few friends. Note that, very important. Number two, they hate small talks. A small group of people sitting down there talking about, politics, sitting down, gossip, abusing this one, abusing that one, and then up again to another group talking about football. 5 minutes there, at another place, 5 minutes there, wasting time. They don't do that. You see them with big people talking big talks, big ideas, sharing ideas, finding a way of how to solve problems. That is where you see them, not with small people talking small talks. They hate small talks. Number three, they are good listeners. When you are in a conversation or a discussion with them, you know, they listen with every fiber of their being. Within few minutes, they have heard everything you are trying to say. Even those things you have not said, they have heard it. They know all that is in your mind. And by the time they want to respond, they give a superior argument. They give a superior kind of response. Their response may be brief, but it will take care of all your grievances and everything you have been trying to say, even those things you forgot to say. Their response will take care of it. So they are good listeners. They know how to listen to people carefully and pick out details. Good listeners. Number four, they are curious people. They understand that knowledge in this life, you know, does not reside with just one man. Some people will say no man is an island of knowledge. That is to say, nobody knows it all. And they're always curious. When there is something they don't know, they don't rest until they find an answer to it. They are not too far from their Bible. They are not too far from Google. They are not too far from Chat GPT. They are always striving to find an answer to their questions. They don't care to ask anybody. Anybody whom they see may have the answer to their question. Any source they see that is likely to have the answer to their questions, they throw the questions there. They are always after answers. Number five, they enjoy loneliness. That thing you call loneliness, for them, it's a big advantage. That is the time for them to sharpen their mind. That is the time for them to work on themselves and improve themselves. That time you are lying down on the bed looking for whom to chat, you are putting it on your status. Oh, I'm lonely here. Is anybody free to chat? Can anybody give some time so we can mingle? They are not after those things. That is the time for them to study. That is the time for them to think. That is the time for them to meditate. Note that they enjoy loneliness. Number six, they are humble people. They know so much. Yes, they know. They know that they know. Because those who know that they know. What we have most of the time is those who don't know who think that they do know. So intelligent people know, and they know that they know. They are skilled, and yet they know that they are skilled. But then they will not be the first to talk. They will not be the first to offer to go first. They will not be the one to offer to go first. They are always reserved, cool, and calm, humble, humble. Yes, they are humble. Okay, the last one for today is that they have a sense of humor. They are not always serious about everything. They just find a way to, they laugh, they relax. When something is funny and they know it, they laugh. They find a way of making people around them laugh too. They can laugh, they can joke about everything sensibly, intelligently. If you watch the funeral of Charlie Kirk, when it was time for Donald J. Trump Jr., the son of Donald Trump, you are going to see how it threw humor to the crowd and everybody began to laugh. Before that time, it had been a very tense atmosphere, a very sober environment. But when this intelligent man came, he found a way of throwing humor. And people were relaxed. That changed the atmosphere. So intelligent people have good sense of humor. Let me stop page on that for today. Thank you.